Grace and peace, family. This is your girl, Miss Lady Tweet. Listen, we are on day 3 of eliminating toxins from our lives. We took a few days to spend time with family and to enjoy them, but we are back on it. Listen, our first topic was your connections. We're, kind of concentrating on what you're connected to because that's very important. We don't want to be connected to anything unfruitful or anything that can cause us to miss out on where we're supposed to go in life. The second topic was our eating habits. You are what you eat. Make sure you drink plenty of water because you don't want to fill your body with a lot of toxins because that causes fatigue, tiredness, and weight gain. Listen, today is day 3 and our topic today is toxic mindsets. So a lot of times we can think negatively and people aren't even thinking the way that we're projecting that they think. Sometimes we jump to conclusions or we assume or we are so hard on ourselves that we think everyone is talking negatively about us. And sometimes we even talk negative about ourselves. But I want to challenge you to understand that with negative thought processes and negative thinking, toxic thoughts, you can miss your own blessings. You can talk yourself out of getting a job. You can talk yourself out of starting a project. You can talk yourself out of so many wonderful things because your mind is so toxic. Your thoughts are not pure. They're not clean because you're thinking down on yourself or you're thinking negative. You only see the world how your brain creates it to be. So if you have foggy lenses or you have blinders on, if you're only seeing things in a negative light or in the view that you have trained your brain to think, then you don't have clarity. So if I'm a positive person and I think everyone, positive of everyone and I have a positive outlook, I'm not going to assume that someone is talking negatively about me. I'm not going to assume the worst first. So we have become to live in a world that people assume the worst first. They wish, it's this saying that says, expect the worst, but wish for the best. And that's a toxic mindset. So I come to disband that because, your mind is supposed to be renewed daily. The Bible says we're supposed to renew our minds daily through Jesus Christ. So if our minds are renewed and we have healthy mindsets, we don't have a negative outlook thinking that people are talking about us or talking ourselves out of blessings, talking down to ourselves. Sometimes we can be our worst critic, and that's not a good thing. People, they think, oh, I'm not good enough. I'm not smart enough. I'm not pretty enough. And when you begin to have those mindsets, sometimes you think that other people think that about you, when the truth of the matter is no one thinks that about you but you. So I want to challenge you to change your stinking thinking because you can kill yourself from the inside out. You can cut your own blessings at the root. You can begin to poison your own self with your own toxic thinking. And then you begin to spew it out of your mouth and project it on other people. And sometimes people don't even feel the way that you're saying. People don't even feel what you're projecting. They're not even thinking that way. They're just going about their lives, being happy, enjoying the blessings that God gave them. But because you're so negative, you're spewing out those negative words, thoughts, comments, thought processes, and you view the world that way. Matter of fact, prime example, I have 30 seconds left in this video. Prime example, I had someone tell me something very negative that they thought someone else was thinking about me because they actually thought that about me. And the person that they accused of thinking that way didn't even understand what I was talking about or even understand the process of what was the thoughts behind that statement. So we have to change our thoughts. We have to change what we say. And we have to change our thinking because toxic thoughts become toxic lifestyles. Shalom.